Hello, everyone. I'm getting the game booted up right now. Hello, Neapolitan. Oh my god. Hello, Tristan. Thank you so much already for the generosity. Hashtag, hashtag subscribble to stars. 100%. Yeah, Neapolitan, Present gifted some more subs last stream, and you got one of them. So you are a member next month. Hello, the End Gaming. Hello, person. Yeah. Yes, you did get gifted. You did get gifted a membership. I just updated my graphics drivers for like the first time in like 4 years, so I'm wondering if that'll make this game look a lot better. We'll see. All right. Let's load that up. Swap it over. Sorry you're on time. You're setting fire to Atlantis. Did you miss me throat punching 11 moose? You definitely did. Sorry. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Tristan for the gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Let's see, did any frequent viewers get anything? Oh, Grape Nut. Grape Nut got a gifted membership. I'm trying to think if CJ comes here soon. I don't know if, I can't remember if CJ is the person who watches frequently. Well,
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Love some Nautica 2 video, excited for that game. Oh yeah, I'm very excited for that game. If I remember correctly, whoa, frame drop. We are desperately trying to get to, the beds in the little barracks room. That's our current goal. Hello, Lanky. Good to see ya. Let's see. I got a lot on me. Gonna see what I can drop. I think I already dropped some stuff over here. I didn't. Okay, well, maybe I should do that. Up those. That for now. You'll be fine, Astrid. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I got you. Also, I got a lot of... Someone's weighing me down. What is it? Probably a lot of this. Okay, that's good enough for now. Last stream, we just made our way over to here, basically. I searched the mine to get the code for the door. But it did not have as much food as I was hoping it would. So now we're here, trying to remedy that and get the milling machine available. Button. Also, make sure that's fine. But I think I finally figured out what setting might be making everything look kind of blurry. I don't know if there is upscaling. So I had a different game where upscaling was making everything look bad. But I'm not seeing upscaling here. Fortunately. Blur's off. Voice effects. Not sure. Expedition Parka does not spawn. It's all interloper loot table settings. The only difference is that I have guns enabled. Let's see. Please explain the milling machine. So the milling machine, when it's active, if you have scrap metal, it can repair. Hello. It can repair any tool or weapon you have, or gun, not bows. You can repair any tool or weapon, even if it's completely ruined. You graduate on Wednesday, you'll officially be a drill sergeant. That means you get time to watch streams again. Hell yeah. Good job, dude. You made it. You did it. Missed you all, we missed you too, don't worry. We've all been missing the... There's been a Tristan the Tristan-shaped hole in all of our hearts during these streams. Yeah, guns are a separate setting than stalker loot, yeah. Yeah, this run should... I mean, unless... I mean, I've learned that custom mode can be a little bit janky. But unless there's something weird with custom mode, this should be all interloper loot, but guns are turned on. Same thing with visual update. You just put to the max preset and it fixed itself. Custom was bugged for you. Interesting. Actually, #1 star sponsor. For real. 100%. Until I get sponsored by Gamer Subs. That'll be a day. Happy birthday, Versatile Spice. Wait, does it mean you have the same birthday as Donald Trump? Yikes. But happy birthday. The Tristan shaped hole explain the blood around your apartment. Yikes. The ammo workbenches and machines, there's one in Blackrock and there's one in the cannery in Bleak Inlet. Trump watches stars. I mean, I sure hope not. Because if that's the case, then there's probably like a battalion heading to my house right now to arrest me for saying mean things about him. I don't think that I was gonna say man, but I don't think that guy can handle my opinions of him. Should you go to the ammo workbench in Bleak Inlet or Blackrock? That depends on where your safe house is. I'd say unless you are quite literally in Timberwolf Mountain or Ash Canyon, Bleak Inlet's the better one.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That was worthwhile. Oh my gosh, group chat with 57 notifications. I can't. I just can't with that. Phone getting flipped over. I will flip it back over in 30 minutes.
So tired.
Yeah, Lanky, for real. But yeah, the settings for this run, it's literally just I just swap it to interloper and then I turn on revolvers and rifles. Cause like in the custom settings, you can switch it to certain modes. Yeah. I'm not. My brain stopped working for a second. Do that. Gonna do that. What is pose comitatus? What is that? Yeah, weapons and tools don't spawn if you set baseline loot availability to low. That's interloper loot tables, meaning that tools and other weapons don't spawn. But the revolvers and rifles are a separate setting from that. So you can turn on revolvers and rifles, but like bows won't spawn. Yeah, you can't get the legacy badge, unfortunately, anymore. So your first ever Cougar 2.0 spawn last night. Only ever saw the 1.0 once. Well, how was that experience? They're quite majestic and subtle creatures, aren't they? I'm going to sleep for 4 hours. Oh, I see, Lanky. Lovely. Good job. No violating that law. But hey, you know it's a great idea? Let's deploy, let's deploy 2,000 more National Guard to a city that has, like, a crap ton of peaceful protesters in it. Sounds like a worthwhile use of our resources, right? Don't know why I'm going over here. I keep thinking this leads somewhere, but it doesn't. Why can't I climb through? Limits the powers of the federal government and the use of federal military personnel. Yeah. It's just, I mean, what's happening in LA right now,
Man, I could use a drink.
yeah? What's happening in LA right now, like, hits maybe me a little bit harder because, like, I don't live there right now, but, because, you know, I don't get to choose where my family moves to, but I lived in California for 9 years, and California is my home, and seeing what's happening there is making me really sad.
The sun is setting.
And, like, on day one, there was, like, maybe 200 protesters, and then they sent, like, 2,000 National Guard members to handle literally 200 people. It was... I won't talk about it too much, I don't want to make anything too political, but, yeah, it's sad for me. Oh, I just heard the milling machine activate. I think that's what I heard. That's what that was, right? I'm pretty sure I heard the milling machine. Rude. Hell yeah, Neapolitan. Ugh. Yeah, starting, I was a bit late, but I'm starting a little bit, I can't talk. I'm starting an hour earlier today, just because I'm going to the pool this afternoon to get some sun and read a book. So, I want to get done a bit earlier. Protests are like 3 blocks wide, show force. Also, the Guard and Marines are nowhere to stay. Oh, no, yeah, they are, they're, like, literally sleeping on the ground. I've never been inside this room before, so let's see what it has. First time in here. 1,600 hours, new room. Wow, there's okay. There was nothing in here. There was really nothing. That the... Wait, why can't I repair? I thought the whole point of the milling machine is you can repair things that are ruined. I'm pretty positive that was like one of the pluses to the milling machine. I'm looking that up. That makes no sense. I swear to God, that was like one of the reasons the milling machine is good. Repair certain tools and weapons. Huh. Well, the Lanky, that's the That's like why the milling machine is good. The point of it is that you can do that. Oh, ruined firearms can be repaired from 0, but ruined hand tools can't. Noted. I don't get why that's a distinction, but I guess. Well, I guess this ruined hacksaw can rest over here. Actually, can I? What is this harvest for? I'll just do that, I guess. That's okay. Well, I guess I will... Can I customize in here? I can. Yeah, I mean, I do like the... I think that Hinterland, for the most part, has a pretty good balance with, like, realism and creative liberty. With their, with what they put in the game. There are some things that I kind of tilt my head at, but... for the most part, I think they do a good job. Okay. This mod is so nice for placing things. I mean, it lets me do that, which is a little bit janky, but I just won't do that because it looks ugly. See. That. And then we're going to do... that. Actually, wait, I should have probably put that back first. And then, stump remover. Yeah. Awesome. I used the tool for cutting scrap metal and turned it into scrap metal. Yeah. That's how it goes. Well, I have my second interaction ever with an Aurora Wolf in this moment here. Who knows? Let's see. Actually, wait, I am carrying a fuck ton of stuff still. So... oh, that's my alarm to get ready for my stream. I started an hour early today, though. You go away, you go away. Go away, go away, go away. Go away. Go away, go away. Yeah, there's the Aurora sounds. Drop you, drop you. You. Yeah. We are in Black Rock, Doc Boy. I almost said Dark Boy. Doc Boy, we are in Black Rock. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can drop some of this water for sure. Okay. You may maybe beat the alarm. Yep. The goal here now is just to get the looting all done for the, I almost said mine, for the prison. And then, oh hello. Not quite an Aurora Wolf yet, are we? I set the rule that I'm gonna keep the gun variants to collect, but I'm not gonna let myself use them. Just to give myself a little bit more of a challenge. Not allowed to use them. No revolver here. I don't think I checked the... oh, look, more dusting sulfur. I don't think I checked the front entrance of the prison yet. So there's that, and then there's the warden's office still. Oh, there we go. There are There are loons in Blackrock. This implies a coast. What? There are loons in Blackrock. This implies it's a coastal region. Huh? What are loons? Am I dumb? Oh yeah, Doc Boy. I did the exact same thing actually. How did you guys get in there? Oh, just through the open door? Oh, the bird? No, Lanky, because ptarmigans don't spawn on coastal regions, so them being here implies that it's not a coastal region. Alright, you guys want to see a cute little trick? Oh, I fucked it up. Never mind. You can land on top of the fence and just walk over the fence, and then I messed it up real bad. Hold up. Some more EPs, and then I will try that again. Yeah, you could do some really weird ass parkour in Blackrock. Alright, I'll go 4 more hours. Yeah, right, like, I feel like they could easily stop that exploit. I mean, to be fair, it's not like it actually really does a whole lot for you. Like, I mean, yeah, I've never tried to exploit it too bad, but it's not like it does a whole lot, but they can easily stop it by making you take, like, constant damage standing on top of that. I think. Yeah, there we go. And now I'm just strolling. There are so many wolves. The Aurora did just stop, though, so. Long dark when it's time to make terrain, which will always be walked on. Yep. Okay. Aurora's going away. So now... Frame drop. Now we just meander... Oh my gosh, what the heck? Now we just meander our way over here. Ideally only needing to deal with 1 or 2 wolves. Hello, good sir. Oh, yeah, go away. Oh! What a shot! Oh, jinkies! Really freaked up that wolf there. And I hit it. Guys, I'm actually a fucking legend. I'm a god, actually. More fun when there's a broken staircase or something, you with your handy plank of wood to skip the gap, yeah. Yippee, free food. I mean, sort of. I can't eat it without intestinal parasite risk, so. Unfortunately, I would rather not consume it. Anybody remember was watching me play through chapter 4, you'll remember the plank not spawning for me, so I kept dying. Yippee, parasites, that's what I want. That's the Baldur's Gate mindset right there. You hear, parasites? Brainworms? Yay. Oh my gosh, I have 2 separate group chats just talking non-stop. It's frustrating. Because I'm the kind of person that I leave my phone with no buzzer and no ringer. I just have my phone face up because I don't get a whole lot of notifications, so, like, when I get one, I'll see it. I'm getting so many from group chats right now. 40, it is incredibly dark, and I really don't feel like using a torch. So, ba-boom! Sorry for everyone who's now getting 144p on their monitor, or their live stream. Any light sources? Any light sources? Still all the room number signs? I might do that, actually. That's a funny idea. Light source, light source. Light source? No, nothing? No light source? Well, I guess we're just looting then. And the small flag on the table. You have good ideas. I had no idea the risk meant percentage chance of getting it disease. Yeah, yep, that's how it works. It's like, once it, like after like a day or 12 hours, I think, it's the risk will go away, and then it will like run a number to see if you get the hair. I got it with 1% one time. Quite sad. The Bing Chili lamp is awesome too. Then you said mini flag on the table. I'm assuming that's in the other room. You know, actually, I'm gonna take all this stuff. Wait, that put my... Doing that put that out immediately? Are you serious? Ooh, actually, with this mod that I have, I could probably actually put things on that coat rack for, like, decoration. Baseball hat and ball must have. Stop licking the damn thing! That's a great line. Ocular difference has not been diagnosed by a doctor. Remembered no correctly. I mean, that's the thing about something like heterochromia is like, you don't really need to be diagnosed to be like, my eyes are two different colors. Sort of how you fail the 85% chance to start a fire 4 times back to back. Oh my god. Now you see, that I can deal with. What I hate is failing a clothing repair 4 times back to back. So annoying. Okay, guess I'm using a torch now. Let's see, I searched all of that. Is this the bank teller's lamp that you're talking about? Heterophobia. That ain't what I said. Baseball bat, of course. Room number sign. Mini flag, of course. Number. Hey, yo, a 3. How much am I adding to my weight from all this? Decent amount. Okay. The fear of straight people. Listen, man, they're scary. Clothing repairs either really suck really badly if it waits for cloth or working. Yeah, I hate when it's like 70%. You fell 3 times in a row. It's like, the odds of that should be astronomically low. Well, not that low, but hyperbole. Now, my favorite thing that my friends will do during Pride Month is they'll they'll like just say everything is homophobic. So like they'll be like, "Hey, do you want to go to the trampoline park?" And I'll be like, "Eh, I'm good." They're like, "Oh, so you're homophobic then?" And I'm like, oh, it's funny.
I need to find food.
Yep. Unfortunately, society really seems to enjoy raising insecure, toxic men. Which is sad because, I mean, it's not an excuse for, like, poor behavior, but I definitely, you know, firsthand know how it feels to be raised that way and not be able, or, like, not feel free or encouraged to be able to have emotions. It's definitely a sad reality for a lot of people. Bandage, antibiotics. This room I always just, like, don't even bother looting very much, just because of how chaotic it is. I've never found anything really good in this room. You see how kind of like blurry everything looks? I don't know. Oh, I didn't even know you could do this. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, like the texture is like blur on the when it moves. It's weird. Also, is there like a light box here? Shh. The light cuts off when too close. Can I clear the lockers and destined not to move the maze? I don't think so. I mean, at least not normally. Maybe with the mods I have, I could, but... Maybe you can normally. Interesting. Unfortunately, it does take time to break all that stuff down, and I don't really want to be losing condition. The medical locker room. Yeah, that...
I think I can use this.
Oh, that's really good to find. Yeah, the medical room, I don't even bother looting the desks in the medical room. It's just not even worth it. Because, I mean, I typically don't bother looting desks in general, because if you're on Interloper, you're barely ever going to find anything in them. I do loot them on Interloper because, you know, what little you find can't help you, but in Stalker and below, you have so much stuff already, you don't even need to loot them. Dockboard, that's not a bad idea, actually. Just be like, give me a trip to come here and, like, clean it. Actually, that might be fun. That might be a fun little project to, like, refurbish the inside of this place. That actually, I'm not opposed to that idea. Do we get the random effects now? Yeah, there's some right there. Just move them, not destroy them. Oh, yeah. 3 newspapers and a chocolate bar, so worth. Yeah, it's just... It's like, why even bother? When you're on, like, Stalker and below, it's like, you don't need those things. Doc boy. Revolver back here? No. Car battery. Ba-boom. 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 And ba-boom. And ba-boom.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of batteries here now because people were struggling with getting batteries to the trader, which I also struggled with. I had to do the whole trader thing when it was still, I think it was either 2 or 3. There was 1 more battery for each trade when I did them. And I was running out of batteries. Yeah, Lanky, like, whenever I'm playing on Interloper, I do loot everything because everything is important to have. But on Stalker and below, like, yeah, you might find a mag lens, but I also find so many fire starters in Stalker and below that I don't even need to worry about it. But yeah, it's definitely worth looting an Interloper, even though it's even more exhausting, because you'll find less. You need to use the vent, Gregory. I watched a bit of gameplay of Secret of the Mimic this morning, and oh my god, it's just as disappointing as I was expecting it to be, but like, yikes.
Weak.
What this location really needs is an easy way to get out so you don't have to walk back through everything. Unless I'm dumb and there is one, but like, could this door please be like a one-way out of the building instead of needing to walk all the way back through? Because as far as I'm aware, that's the only way to get out. Yeah, honestly, Lanky, it's a horrible franchise now. Big old ballistic vest. I'll swap this because it'll weigh less. Fun fact, if you wear clothing, it weighs slightly less. Like, could this be a way out? I think it's so annoying that there's no, like, shortcut out of this building, because it takes, I mean, not, like, a horribly long amount of time, but most other, like, locations that are, like, as long and windy as this one is in this game, usually they have some sort of, like, exit to make sure you don't gotta go back through. A plane crash in Coastal Highway. Yep. If you go to the Quonset Garage town and then go to that one little building, it's like, if you're at the Quonset Garage and looking towards the coast, to the left a bit, there's like one little house on the outskirts of that town. If you go up the hill there's a small plane crash. Have to fix the radio tower for the trader will talk. Is that true? Oh, do you? No, you don't. Oh, I catch your drift, Tristan. I catch you. Yeah, I'm currently working... This week I'm working on another safe house video. And, like, and here's the thing about the safe house videos. I'm trying to do, like... I'm trying to rank them, like more objectively based on, like, how good they are from, like, a technical standpoint. But it hurts me to do that, because, like Mountaineer's Hut gets, like, pretty low, but I love that spot. It's just when you look at it objectively with, like, how far away it is from things, it's kind of hard to be like, well, yeah, that's a fantastic safe house idea. I left the radio on the table? Huh? What radio? Look up Obama cow meme. I'll do that real quick. Obama cow meme. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Yeah. Yup, that's yeah. I can pick up the trader radio? What? Can I use this as a trader radio? You can't pick up the regular trader radios. How is this less than this in weight? What? That's ridiculous. Unfortunately, no. Ah, gotcha. It is a cool little decoration, though. What's that yellow thing? What yellow thing?
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Missed the cafeteria sign, too. Ugh. Oh, I see, Doc Boy. It's unique in everything. You know, Francois, I'm starting to learn that you are, I mean, you have reached 1,000 days, so I can't blame you for it, but, I'm starting to learn that you've got a little bit of a hoarding problem when it comes to decorations. But you know what? I'm here for it. You tell me something to get and I'll grab it. What the library? Can I grab the library sign? Ooh, oh, come on now. Watch me get stuck back here and die. That'd be hilarious. I don't think I can get that. How sad. Hello, Sacramentos. Ah, yes, this beautiful little room. The rec room. Courtesy of Francois, I will grab every sign that I can. Where are we? Rubble. I should put this on. Wait, hold on. Wait, why can't I grab it? It's blue. Why can't grab? It's blue. This is so sad. Boom. Because I have two mods installed. I have the one that lets me move things around better, and I have one that lets me place things outside, which I could be used to exploit. I'm not using it to exploit, because I don't like exploiting. So I could, like, put some signs around, like, to decorate, like, outside. That'd be fun. Probably bugged. Yeah, there's a lot of little signs and items that just don't let you use it, or you move it around, unfortunately. Can be used to make a staircase above the mountains. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing that. Well, it's especially exploitable because you can, like, you can use it to, like, tilt things. So I could actually just make, like, a perfect ramp if I wanted to. I don't, but I could. You can't actually place them anywhere? Well, then why am I grabbing them, Francois? No, I can place them. Maybe it's the mod that I have that's letting me do that, though. Who knows? What are you out there in the distance? That's intriguing. Ugh, I am struggling over here. Always imagine that if you use the blue outlines of building mode to navigate interiors in the dark, it's just the PC using their sense of touch to make their way around. Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
That is very nice. Oh, and there goes that wolf. There's a sign on the deposits between the far territories. It's the bathroom one. If you start moving stuff in there, it simply won't move. It can't be removed. So the door opens, but you can't go in. Oh, what?
I need to find a place to rest.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, there's one door in, inside of the Langston mine, I think it was, that has a, I found the bed a second ago. Where's it at? The heck? Wait. Go in here. Go over here.
If I don't drink soon.
Bed. But there's one door where you open it and you can move the sign, but initially the sign just doesn't move with it. Or no, it's the Aurora mine. It's not the Langston mine. Yeah. Yeah, that is a silly moment, for sure. Dog food, dog food. All my homies love dog food. You know, Doc Boy, that's the looting life.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I was about to make a really dirty joke, and I will refrain. Yeah, I will sort out this carry weight issue when I get back to the rest of my stuff. Let's go 6 hours. Okay. I would take these, but I'm gonna make my own. Oh, I never looted this. That was silly of me. Any really old raw meat in these fridges? You really want a steak, but you're broke? Yeah. I found the flask while looting. That's why I have it. Also, the flasks, I'm hoping to... Because I got the achievement to get all the flasks, but that's when it was bugged, and you would get the achievement after just getting one of the flasks. And in my long-term stalker world, I've taken every flask, and I just never got all 7 to spawn. Like, I wasn't lucky enough to get unique 7 flasks variants to spawn in that game, but I only have 6 of the 7. So I'm hoping that I can get the 7 in this run to, like, earn that achievement. That would be nice. The purple flask from Desolation Point. I have not been to Desolation Point yet. I think this is just one of the variants. It's I don't know if it's random, but yeah. I did get the sticker flask, yeah. I mean, are the flask variants random or are they set spawns? Because if they're set spawns, then maybe I just missed a couple spawns. Ba-boom. Now questioning your flask knowledge. No, I don't do that. You're an expert. You're an expert. I believe you. Doc Boy basically made flasks. It is kind of goofy how much that mountain stands out from the rest of it. Oh, actually, I guess... Hey, guys, I'm stupid. Notice how that mountain has like a lot like... It's like got like a lot like blacker of a color. I wonder why that is in Black Rock. I wonder why in Black Rock, the region called Black Rock, the mountain has like a very distinct black color. It's odd to me. Sometimes I say things, and I don't listen to myself before I say them. Well, flask always spawns in the Riken. Interesting. So maybe they are set spawns for the variants. So maybe I just missed a couple on my stalker run. It's blue like every other mountain. Well, yeah, it's like a navy blue. Yeah. Hello, puppy.
I need to find some place to escape this.
Well, so Doc Boy, there are multiple spawns for each variant. Okay, hi. Yeah, okay. The Pendleton Woolen Mills and Stan... Fun. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of wolves.
I've never felt so in my life.
The Pendleton Oh my gosh, the Pendleton Woolen Mills and Stanley made a line of thermoses that have super similar to the wolf class in Long Dark. Red flannel one. I'm gonna buy an IRL TR lead. Oh, interesting. The sticker one you want in IRL? Well, I mean, just buy a thermos and cover it in the exact same stickers. Not that hard. Just get all the same stickers that are on the flask. Be committed. Come on.
I need anything right about now.
Okay. Now I grab all this, and we figure out what I'm bringing back and what I'm leaving here. Oh! What a slog. They can do it. Come on. There we go. Oh, this is painful. Okay, we'll use these lockers to put stuff in. Okay, put some extra clothes in here that I don't need. Yeah. And what decoration am I carrying? Oh god, I'm carrying 9 kilos of that. Let's do this, because some of these are doubles. Pretty sure. I thought. Yeah, we have 2 120s. Drop that. 2 300s. 3 10. 10. No more doubles. Okay. Gotcha. What is... Oh, this is the coat stand. That is pretty heavy. Let's see. Let's see. Well, obviously I can leave the... Probably the N64 texture. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was considering playing Secret of the Mimic today just to see how fucking bad it is myself, but I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. These two... Okay, so let's drop these down. And then I can leave casings I have. It won't actually buy that much weight for me, but I can do that.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
And then what else? I'll leave some of the noisemakers and cans. This is the tough thing when it comes to looting new areas, is it becomes hard to leave things behind. Oh, did I forget the gunpowder? Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. I'll go put that in the right spot in a minute here. Those behind, I'll come get them if I need them. I'll harvest that before I leave. Need charcoal for gunpowder. This is true, but I also do not think I'm gonna struggle finding charcoal. Pretty easy to get your hands on charcoal. Alright. I do need a lot of coal for... Actually, no. There is no temperature requirement for the ammunition workbench, is there? Yeah, I'm gonna drop some firewood here in a second. Yeah, I'll probably drop basically everything I have here, honestly. Dropping that. Those. These. And why are we angled like that? These. And I'll drop most of these. For me. Fun fact, the dude's cardigan from the Big Lebowski was a Pendleton Mills. They still meme from runs of them from time to time. Or make runs of them from time to time. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen the Big Lebowski, unfortunately. That is...
My stomach feels like an empty
is a fun little fact. Okay, this I'm just gonna harvest real quick. It'll take an hour, so let's try not to lose too much condition in the meantime. Oh, I can drop water too, holy crap. Do not need this much water. Ooh, big stretch. Okay. Big ol' stretch, big ol' stretch. Harvest.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
And what else? Let's get rid of the water. Let's quickly get that not in the floor. Is it upside down too? It is. Oh, what the hell? And then, hold on. Oh. Oh god, wait. Do I just... Oh, that works, I guess. It's upside down, though. What the hell? Oh, wait, was it ever... Ah, you know what? I just... Oh, no, these are different kinds of barrels, that's why. Okay, never mind. I'm just being a little bit silly. We still have sprint, so I can live with the amount of weight we have right now. Although, I might still try and lose something. Don't know. I can drop these. What else? What else? If I turn these into 15 kilos, 0.15, that's the same weight, so. The barrels look weird, yeah. I don't know. It's whether they have two of this kind and then one of the other.
This pack is getting too heavy
Yeah.
to carry.
What can I do? I can probably repair some clothes to get rid of that cloth weight. What else? Oh, whoa. Yeah, we can repair you. Failed.
Damn it. I'm so hungry.
And what else? What else is worth my cloth? Okay. I'll drop some scrap metal. I'll be able to get more. But yeah. I think I am satisfied with this outcome. So let's go and check for the revolver at the front door. And then, actually, I lied. I'm going to quickly make a fire and cook and eat these potatoes. Yeah. Hello, Mockingjay. Sorry you can't stay, but it's good to see ya. You see, Doc Boy, but I gotta keep the vest because I'm trying to collect it. I'm trying to get all the collectible, like, unique items back at my safe house. I have to keep it. I'm already wearing it, Francois. But you're right. That's the idea behind me wearing it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but now I'll take an hour. Okay. Okay. That's got us down another 2 kilos. Beautiful. I don't remember if there was a wolf prowling here or not. I don't think there was, though. Did I search all these cars already? I didn't.
Man, I could eat anything.
You need to go to every bunker to steal their cool plates because you're a collector? What cool plates? Wait, do you mean like stocked bunkers or like the empty bunkers? Never noticed any cool plates. I want to try and get a memento because it's one of the only achievements I don't have, besides like the long, high amount of days survived ones, is getting the memento in each region, because I did that in one, but it was on a save before that achievement was added, which means that it doesn't work on that save. Which is quite sadness for me, if I do say so myself. They still have engraved plates and bowls. Interesting. Never noticed that. I'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, so Neapolitan, they're always... So there's 9 bunkers, which I'm gonna make a video on like all the bunker locations. There's 9 bunkers in the world. And of those bunkers... I already read that? I did. Of the bunkers in the world, 3 of them, as long as you're not playing on Interloper, but if you're playing with custom, then they are still activated. If you're not playing on like regular old Interloper, not here. Did I miss it in the warden's office? I'll just come back and get it later then. I don't know. 3 of them will be stocked. 1 of them will be a food bunker, 1 will be a weapons bunker, and 1 will be a hunting bunker. So if you go around and look at all the bunkers, you'll find 3 that are fully stocked with a crap ton of resources in them.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I did, Doc Boy. I checked under the thing in the corner. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Regardless, I'm gonna be coming back here to refill on ammo pretty soon. So I won't be. It's not like it's not like a different save where I'm going to Blackrock one time and then never touching it again. I will be forced to come back here, unfortunately. Oh yeah, the Tails bunkers are really cool. I wonder if I can get back up. I don't think it's worth it because I'd just be stuck in the ravine again. Alright, my goal here is I want to try and get to... Well, you see, Duck Boy, I've got, my main safe house is going to be in Timberwolf Mountain, so Bleak Inlet's a lot farther away. Never found a stock bunker, really. You should keep looking for them because the stock bunkers are pretty cool. Yeah, on Interloper and above, you'll never find any. Unless you're doing custom mode, which apparently they're always enabled in custom mode, even if you choose Interloper settings.
I need to find food.
Yeah, if you're gonna be looking, if you're gonna be looking for a bunker, you want to make sure you have plenty of room. Because yikes almighty. Bookerman Stalker. Yeah, you should be able to find stock bunkers then. Just gotta keep looking for them. I'll make a video on all the bunkers. Actually, maybe I'll do that. I'll do that for the week after this week. I'm trying to like really lock in and get ahead on some videos. So that's also not too hard of a video to make.
I hate being cold because I really do.
$10 kilos of decorations, yeah. You need the deer head mount? Yeah. Fair enough, you know, that's a cool decoration. Yes, Forsaken Airfield has the radio that you need to do all of the other tails. It also has, I mean, no other unique loot, really, apart from, like, the stuff you get from the tails. But it does have just some really cool locations, and honestly, my favorite thing about it is the little cabins you can find. They're so aesthetically pleasing. I love those cabins. Yeah, you start the tails by going there and finding the, radio, the transmitter radio. Matches are blending in. Oh, hello, bed. Lantern. Love that. Yeah, that's a lot of weight I just got added. Yeah, it just bugged me that that bows are unrepairable. I mean, I guess I kind of get the ones that you craft being unrepairable, but the fact that you can't repair like the sports bow and stuff, I really wish you could use a milling machine to do that. There's mods for that. I have seen mods that are for letting you repair those.
Can you eat trees?
That's adorable, Neapolitan. Yeah, no, I dropped that tinder plug, don't worry. I'm not taking that bundle of shit with me. The most repulsive thing I've ever seen in my entire life. With a hope and a prayer, Francois. A hope and a prayer. I mean, the sports bow is made out of metal, though, isn't it? Or actually, no, I guess the... I mean, it looks like it's metal. I get it, like real modern sports bows are all, like, synthetic material. But the one in the game looks like it's made of metal. It definitely could not be, though, and then I guess that would make sense at that point. We're really trudging our way there. There it is. Just use a gun then. Yeah. There's a podcast I listen to called Dungeons and Daddies. And they are very funny. They have some really funny magic items they give to their players. And one of the one of the items they gave them was a human gun. It's just like a regular gun. The difference is that it's got magical bullets where you can either use it as a regular gun, or you can shoot it in the air, and the mist from the gunshot will why is it all janky? The mist from the gunshot will like give you a hint as to what you're supposed to do in your current situation. But they never used it for that.
I'm not sure
What happens? The person who got it would constantly be in a fight where the guy is like the other person's like oh, puts their fist up or their sword and is like, oh yeah, well I'll fight you, and then the guy goes, all right, so I pull out my Glock. It's just very funny. It's funny, unique bows, you unlock them as a recipe because you can reverse engineer them. I mean, I guess, but like, yeah, if they are synthetic material, there's no way you'll be able to actually do that. It's kind of like the bushcraft bows for us. They give you a better bow option. Which I like. I think that was a good thing they added that. As in a archery hunter, a lot of synthetic bows that don't use cams are either fiberglass or carbon fiber. Some of the components material. And if a limb breaks, it's done if it's not removable. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You're the expert here. I'll believe you. Only the string will wear first. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there is nothing in here.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I wish there was like a... I wish there was like a harvesting skill for like hatchets and like other such thing. Like I wish there was like a skill for using hatchets and tools and stuff to improve harvest and crafting time. I think that's one skill that would be nice to have. I feel like you would learn eventually how to break things apart better, you know? Saddest bed you've seen yet. Yeah, this bed is a very depressing looking bed. Okay. Now we honk shoe until we can't honk shoe no more. Found an electric chainsaw on the Aurora hit. Have it in your backpack, it just turns on. You lost the loot for the last bunker in the first tale because the thing that you drag and you put the loot inside went through the ground. Oh, the travois. Yikes. I will say, if it went through the ground, they did just do a patch where any trap wire that went through the ground should be in a lost and found box now. So if you want to go back and try and find it, you probably could. Still can't run. Hello, Jay. Good to see you. Welcome in. Drop you. You. Don't want you. Definitely don't want you. Why'd I grab that? Have a lantern. I'll also do a repair to get that sewing kit out of here. It's a good thing. You? Eh. Not great. Well. Yeah, whatever.
I need to find food.
Yeah, so Neapolitan, there's a mechanic where if you have a when there's an update and some things get moved around and some things might cleaned up or despawned, the game will make a lost and found box at some point in every region or interior for any items that were moved or taken off the ground, so that way when a update comes out, it doesn't ruin your current save by making a bunch of your stuff disappear. I would look it up, Endgaming. I'm not sure where it is in Forsaken Airfield, but if you go to the wiki and just look up Lost and Found box, it should. I'm pretty confident it'll just give you the list of where all they are, where all of them are. Alrighty. Head back. Got a lot of new equipment and decorations. Then, I mean, we've done a full loot through of Ash Canyon. We've done a full loot through of Black Rock now. Not full, but everything that's gonna matter. And then we still haven't summited Timberwolf Mountain. That could be something we could do. To turn on your Xbox then. Go for it. I believe. Enjoying the weekend. We're at 34 degrees Celsius and I'm burning cheese. I'm enjoying the weekend so far. I'm going to the pool after this stream, so that'll be fun to get some sun and to read my book. I've never done hunting. Here's the way I see it. I personally have no interest in hunting. And I have some issues morally with hunting, but as long as you are hunting and using the animal that you get, I'm mostly fine with it because like you said, trophy hunters, I think that's just despicable. Like what's wrong with you? Like if you're just killing the animal to like take its head off and then taxidermy it, but you're not even gonna use anything from it, like it's just sick. But yeah, I mean, I also have like my own moral things with even hunting for meat, just because it's a whole thing. But as long as you do use the animal, I'm okay with it. I just would never do it. And, yeah. That's my view on hunting. Yeah. It's a long thing. It's more that, like, my mindset is, like, you know, humanity's already destroyed so much of nature, and to go out and, like, kill some of the very few free animals left in the world, it just feels wrong to me.
I can't feel my hands.
There's just not, like, as nearly as much of the world that animals can live in peacefully without humans interfering, and then to go out and kill an animal that was, like, is lucky enough to not have to deal with that feels wrong to me. But again, like, as long as you aren't just killing it and then, like, doing it for fun, as long as you are at least using the animal, I can be okay with that. I just would never do it. Like, my logic is, like, I would rather go, like, take pictures. Like, like, if I can get that close to, like, a animal like that, I'd rather, like, do photography for it. I think that'd be, like, much more rewarding for me to be able to get that close to, like, such a beautiful animal and be able to, like, capture, like, the beauty of it. That would be... So that's something that sounds very nice. You can agree, feel sadness for things that we refuse to leave alone. Yeah. I mean, like, don't, like, because, I mean, the more the logic is, like, oh yeah, we have so many, like, systems to provide ourselves with meat already, which, don't get me wrong, those systems are horrible. Like, 99% of the meat that we eat was, like, raised in basically a torture camp for animals. But the unfortunate thing is that like, you know, it's already happened, and you're not gonna be, like, I won't be able to stop that, so I might as well at least eat the meat that's constantly being made that way, because otherwise it just gets wasted. It's upsetting how much meat does not get eaten. I don't know, it's a complex topic. Because, like, Americans when it's time to make ethical standards, yeah. It's and, like, I watched a whole video from Kirk's Gazette where he talked about, like, how much would it cost to improve the quality of life of animals on farms? And it's like, I don't know, 20 extra cents for a carton of eggs or something. It's like, to make all, like, chickens free-roamed, or, like, free-range chickens, it would only cost the consumer, like, 20 extra cents per carton of eggs. Unfortunately, that's just not gonna happen. It sucks. Grandfather was an avid hunter, born from literal hunger and poverty. The most important thing he taught me was that he spent his first real paycheck on a camera. Yeah, that's a good choice. Oh, this is beautiful. Hold up, I want to get a screenshot of this. Boom. Yeah, Francois, I agree. Yeah, I mean, one situation where I definitely think that hunting is definitely like okay is if you were someone who, like, is deliberately trying to live off the land specifically. Like, you don't go to grocery stores, you hunt, you forage. Like, if you're someone who is choosing to live your life that way, then, I mean, 100%, like, you're trying to live in that way. But if you have access to meat production, then it just feels wrong to not use it because of all the animals that are suffering to do that. His words, he's shot 1,000 deer, but only a small number of them. He was an avid photographer. Made a photograph nature, yeah. Because I've heard the argument that it's like, oh, well, the animals are beautiful, and that makes no sense to my brain, because if the animal is beautiful, why are you killing it? Like, that's not, my brain doesn't really understand that point of view. But, like, again, as long as you are using the animal, I will be for the most part okay with it.
My fingers feel numb.
I mean, I live in the northern Midwest of America, so there's a lot of hunting that happens around here. So that's just what happens around here, and I've learned to deal with it. Yeah, I definitely could be convinced to go out and like do like photography though. I mean, I'm by no means a photographer, but it would still be a fun thing to try out. The lighting is so much better since the update. This is so pretty. Look at that. Look at like how the trees on the right side are like, oh, I don't know. It looks so much better. Hunting laws in Germany are very strict, and you get a ton of licenses and stuff. 10 minute shooting club to prove you can actually and so on. That's good. I'm in a small town where there was this hardcore self-reliant dude who would only come into town once a year, only to buy big sacks of salt. I mean, I don't know this guy. I don't know what else like he did or like stuff like that, but I mean, I don't know if I could do that, but that does just sound like a really fulfilling lifestyle. Like, instead of worrying about, you know, keeping your desk job, you get to just worry about surviving off the land. Like, that sounds fulfilling. Gross carbon footprint was nothing. Hello, sup, guys? Welcome back. Oh my gosh, the group chat's starting up again. I'm hating how many texts I'm getting. I love my friends, but could we please... It's a bear. It's a bar, it's a bar. Mr. Bar. Yeah, he also probably used fires. Like, I mean, I'm assuming in the winter he'd probably have either a fire. I mean, let's see. I mean, assuming that this is still in like Finland or at least somewhere in that area, he definitely would need like fires or a heater or something. But still, probably a lot better than most people. Tristan, thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you for the 20. We aren't friends. This is one relationship. Never forget that. I won't. Don't worry. You see, we are all friends, just not in a parasocial way. If that makes any sense. I love all of you guys. You guys are all amazing. But it's also very important to remember that, you know, don't go like stalking people on the internet just because you think you know them from the stuff they present. I'm actually a really horrible person, guys. Everything I say, it's always opposite day for me. I actually firmly believe in AI art. Yeah, it's really cool. It really lets everyone be an artist, you know? You know? I hate that argument. Oh my god, it's like it opens up drawing to more people because like not everyone has access to draw. Grab a pencil. Hey, grab a pencil, and then grab a piece of paper, and then start drawing on it, and then keep working at it because it's a skill that literally anybody can do if you just grab a freaking pencil. Let me have an unhealthy parasocial relationship. I mean, hey. Correct, sup guys. Everything I just said was a complete lie. My favorite activity is grabbing animals and just like skinning them and then just like throwing their skin out into the bushes. In fact, actually, my favorite thing to do is just to grab just like people's dogs, you know, and I just like skin them and be like, oh, look at this cool thing, and I throw it away. No. That's horrible. AI is the death of school. God, yeah, dude. Did I tell you guys? I saw a TikTok, of this Scottish lady who, was like, what do you mean you use AI to do everything? What happened to having a think? Bring back when people had to have a think. It's so funny. But yeah, so many people are like, oh, I just had AI write my paper, and it's like, cool, so you don't want to have any actual skills in your life at all? Awesome. I mean, I'm taking a public speaking class right now that is dreadfully boring, and I have to write my own speeches, but I still write my speeches, because it's still good to challenge yourself. I choose my own fate. Yeah. I don't do a good Scottish accent at all. Here's the question. If I place a sign on here...
This pack is getting too heavy
Oh, God. Will it close with the door? No. What if I do it on the inside of the door? No. Okay, well, we have a crap ton of this stuff that we can drop. Be able to put those a little bit organized a bit later. The only intelligence I trust is the machine spirit in my calculator. Exactly. We knew the answer and still tried. Yeah. You gotta try, you gotta try. Gotta be brave. I do want to take this out, though. And see how interesting I can make this. Because, like, I can finally drop... Oh, I never put these back on, did I? Oh, hello. Good timing, I guess. I can finally drop this thing. But could I, like, make it look like it's hanging from this? Because I think that'd be kind of funny. Let's see. Gosh, wait, poopies. Come on.
This pack is getting
I don't know if I'll be able to, because I don't know if I can, like, move it closer to me or not. I don't think I can. The moment I understand the weakness of my flesh, I was disgusted by it. Yep. I want to be a robot, actually. Look, guys, it's my little ballistic vest painting. Hold on. Gosh, I can't get it to, like, look flush with the surface. Oh. There we go. Don't know why I did all of that when I was just gonna take it away. But, you know, whatever. This mod is a bit out of date, I think, because the conform to surface doesn't really work very well. It's fine, though. Reset rotation. Hold on. Wait, I'm just being silly right now. Where... we go in here now. Cool. Can you put it on the clothes rack? No, not directly. I heard that Estonia, there are plenty of money AI in school. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do that. Hopefully not by just replacing things, but... yeah, I agree, Doc Boy, with the cyberpunk, or the steampunk instead of cyberpunk. Annoying that when DLC in the Long Dark doesn't transfer over to the PC Xbox app. Wait, it's annoying when the DLC for the Long Dark doesn't transfer over to the PC Xbox app, but the Long Dark does. Huh, that's weird. And the frail leaf bones, iron protect us. Yo, Jay out here talking about temptations of the flesh? That's crazy. I'm sick of it being a catch ball for everything. AI this, AI that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not helpful at all for just the people's well-being. No, Jay, I always talk about this. It's not AI. Whenever I talk about AI, I always like put such heavy like air quotes on AI because it's not AI. It just isn't. It's just advanced machine learning. That's the same it's always been. It's just gotten better. Let's drop this. Got my rifle under the desk there. I wish that there was a mod. Actually, there probably is a mod out there. I want there to be a mod where you can put, like, lantern fuel into jerry cans. Are there any wires in here yet? No? Well, there's bound to be. Or not. There's a mod for that? Good, I might get it. Machine learning is 2 big words. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just that smart, you know? I just got, you know, like colossal brain. That is me. Like I am the definition of just colossal brain. And I mean, the best thing is that I'm really humble about it, you know? That's the thing that matters, is that I'm really, really humble about how freaking smart I am. I mean, why do you guys think you're subscribed to me? It's because, like, I make you guys feel like someone knows what they're talking about. You guys feel so stupid, and I'm just here. I'm so smart, you know? I promise I'm being sarcastic. I swear I promise I'm being sarcastic. And crank. Drop you for now. Sometimes AI feels the same as when you try and Google something, open like 10 pages, try to collect information. That's all they all agree on. Yeah. They just need to not despawn when empty. Hold the square to refill. Yeah, right. It wouldn't be. I mean, that would be not hard to implement. I feel like, but whatever. Well, we're here. I should have some deer meat actually still, don't I? Oh, it's raw though. Well, let's get a little cookout going. And then I'll grab some fir wood. Then I gotta make some more water as well. Okay, we're gonna research this. I'm too hungry. See, I read a book while hungry every single night, so I don't get why Astrid's such a little bitch about it.
I need a horse.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Oh wait, I probably... Oh shit. That was dumb of me. Yeah, no full-on axes. That'd be an interesting like item to add. If you could find like a full-on Oh, actually that'd be interesting, you know? Cause like you need to put like a lot more strength into like a full-on like wood chopping axe. Maybe they could be like it really decreases like it makes harvesting a lot faster, but it takes a lot more like calories to do, maybe. It'd be an interesting idea. Let's see, 51. Do I have sticks at all? No, I don't. Well, let's throw these two on the fire. Let's go grab some more sticks. Oh, it's warm out too. I could probably just full on harvest up some branches while I'm out here. Or well, I wanna get some water on the fire instead, because that'll take 2 hours. Yeah, axes are like big, you need 2 hands. Hatchets are the one-handed small things. So much loot at your base, zone of ZOZ, is that zone of contamination? Size matters after all, they get a different name as well. Hello, Jet Bean. Good to see ya. I'll throw another fur log on here. Wait for that to finish up. Okay. Now, yeah, that was all of it. So let's get ourselves some water. That'll take 1 hour, but still, that's fine. Could you not? I was busy getting sticks, and now I can't get sticks. Because you are trying to take my sticks. You are dog. I get that you want stick. But can you not take my sticks? This is mean of you. Bad doggy. Very bad. Very upset right now. I wanted sticks. Is there a tracker of how much you've donated? I don't think so. Maybe there is. I wonder, actually. Maybe. Maybe. I gotta look into that. See, I've been so busy trying to get like videos out that I haven't been able to like look into much of because I've been trying to get to a spot where I've got like videos ready for a couple weeks in advance. I've been like what the fuck? I've been like week to week making videos for a long time, and I want to like be able to get ahead so I can use some time to like focus on improving stream elements or like improving like editing skills and stuff. You must pause if you're up there. I think so. It'd be you and Present are probably the two that are competing for that #1 spot for sure.
Snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
The graphics update. Yeah, the graphics update is really nice. The lighting is so much better. I mean, it's not as good to see with it being foggy, but still, it's very nice. So melted, boiled. That wolf's just hanging out. Must you, Mr. Wolf? Can you smell me? I shouldn't have any scent. Hi. Can you fuck off? Please? I'm just edging him at this point. Oh, your PS4 would turn into a IED? What's an IED? Xbox One S can barely run the Long Dark. Really? Long Dark isn't that intensive of a game. Can you go away? It's warm enough for me to just be like harvesting stuff and you're not letting me do that. You know what, actually? Yeah. It definitely was not worth it, but I don't care. See, now look what you did, Wolf. It's now cold. I'm slowly getting cold now, and it's your fault. Now my water may have boiled dry, unfortunately. Yeah, it did.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Oh, I just put one of the books in there, didn't I? Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, what happened, happened. Where we at? We in Timberwolf Mountain, Electric Zinnia. Hello, it's been a long time. Good to see ya. Oh yeah, just optimize. Yeah, it could just be an optimization thing. That's true. Be cool to donate. Shout out your Argentinian. Can you not donate if you're Argentinian? Is that a thing? Can you like in certain places not donate? That's weird. Maybe 30 FPS. Yeah, God, dude, consoles are struggling to make good games right now that like actually work. The incentive to do the tails, I mean, it's partially because it just gives you something to do, but there's also really good loot. Like, each tail has, like, unique loot rewards. Like, you get the rifle holster for one of them. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but, like, yeah, one of them, you get a lot of really useful items. Ew, I hate having these stupid things. Gonna make it disappear into the ether. Later. Okay. Alright, grab some of the wood. You donate, but there is a ton of tax associated and salaries aren't that high. Oh, yikes. Yeah, it feels like pretty commonly around the world right now is, people are getting screwed over with the money they're being given for the work they're doing. Unfortunately. Since it's a little bit warm, I'm going to try and keep working on this container.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Aw, that's really sad, Astrid. Okay. Wait. Give me... And jump ship to PC so your wallet hurts? Yeah. PCs are... Here's the thing, PCs are expensive, but they're definitely worth the investment. And the thing I always say to people is that, if you could get a $1,000 PC today, or a $1,500 PC in 2 months, always wait 2 months. The amount of, like, return you get on your investment as you increase the amount of money you're spending on a PC is, like, exponential. Like, if you can buy a better part in a month, then do that. Instead of, like, getting it now with a worse part. Yeah, we love unregulated capitalism, don't we? Isn't that just the best thing? Okay, what are we at? We're pretty warm. All things considered. So, let's honk shoe till we can't honk shoe no more. Looted and consolidated Desolation Point. Bristol Highway into the Quonset gas station. The valley now. Where should you hit next? I mean, if you're that far along, Timberwolf Mountain has the cargo containers, which have so much freaking loot in them. If you don't want to go for that area, then head into Mystery Lake and do the western territories. Or western regions. Jeez, I got cold in here. Okay, what should we do? I might make a travois. Hell yeah, and gaming, do it. How long does it take to make a trapdoor? Trapdoor takes 3 hours, really. Okay. Goddamn. Then let me drop this one that I keep forgetting to drop. Oh wait, I need a knife though, don't I? Oh, I do. That's what we should do. We should go to a forge. I need to get tools. I very, very badly, desperately need tools. I have intel, Francois, so... Timberwolf Mountain is... Do you know the plane crash in Pleasant Valley? If you go to the plane crash in Pleasant Valley, it's like a little bit northwest of that. Oh, an Intel GPU? No. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I saw AMD and I assumed you were talking about CPUs. No, I have an NVIDIA GPU. Does Intel make GPUs? I don't think they did. Oh, that reminds me. Oh my gosh, I had to order a thing full of, like... I had to order a thing full of screws because I got a new 2TB SSD. But since my PC was pre-ordered, they didn't give me all the extra parts with the motherboard, including the screws that I need to put new SSDs in. So I had to go all around town trying to find one. Nobody sold them, so I had to order a pack of them online. And they just got here, so I can actually install my new SSD today. Which is nice because I have a 2TB disk drive, but disk drives don't run games very well. So I only have a 1TB SSD, so a lot of the games that I have that don't, like all the games that I like to play frequently don't fit onto that SSD, so I want to get bigger storage for that. Okay, you plan on building a PC with a friend to build his own during summer, but you don't have the money. I'm waiting for full break. I guess. Yeah. Can we start computer science? Yeah, that's probably for the best. I may or may not yap for a long time. I'm going to... Because I will be bringing a lot of stuff to and fro. I'll be taking that instead, just to get a bit more weight saved. Drop you. And then I'm gonna drop you, obviously. I'm taking you with me. And then can I put you in here for now? I can. That makes me happy inside. I'll drop that. I'll come back and read it later. Book bed. By the way, I already have my computer's motherboard and graphics card. Ooh, what graphics card? What graphics card? This is important information, I must know. Drop the insulated flasks, obviously. Boom. Ah, yes, my insulated flask tower. Oh, what have I done? No, wait, what have I done? I can't reach him. Wait. Oh, I got... Wait, hold up. Yeah, I did it. Wait, wait. Please. Okay. You got a 4060? What the hell? Oh wait, no, I keep forgetting. I always forget that I always think that the next generation is all better than the previous, but I forget that 4060 is like in between a 3060 and 3070. What day is this? 24. It doth be the 24th day. Drop this. Ooh, I could make a bunch of Bannocs for the trip. That might be a good idea. I need to just... Oh, I have my med kit, that's right. Let's do... you... Yeah, let's do all these, basically. We're pretty good on carry weight right now. Definitely don't need those rose hips, though. Okay, what else can I remove? Okay, and I drop these. I can make a little whetstone tower. Oh, I can't. They don't snap to this. Interesting. Huh. Like a sewing. No. No. Sewing kit, please. Sewing kit, please. Sewing kit tower, though. Boom. Yo, sup, guys? That's crazy. Got a 9070? Wait, huh? That can't be NVIDIA, right? That's not NVIDIA. I'm stacked for the 24th day. Yeah, I got, I found a bunker. I found a stocked bunker. Thoughts on Black Frost? Oh, I'm excited for Black Frost. AMD, right? Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, after the visual update, it'll be a bit more taxing for sure after that. Let's see. I think we're good to go, honestly. Let me see. Do we want to make Bannox, or do we just think that I can? You know, I'll just eat to full. I'll save the Bannox for a later date. I'm thinking that the nearest forge is probably. Let's see. Oh wait, heavy hammer. Hold up. Let's not forget to bring that heavy hammer. That would be an incredibly upsetting thing to forget. But the nearest forge, probably gonna be, I mean, it's either the Riken or Forlorn Muskeg. I'm just trying to think about, realistically, one's actually quicker to get to. Probably the Riken. We'll do the Riken. That's a wolf. Yeah, I mean, I think distance-wise, they're basically the same, because you have to go through Pleasant Valley, which you could just go through there to Mystery Lake, and then go to Forlorn Muskeg. Because you have to go through Coastal Highway, and then Crumbling Highway, and then Desolation Point to the Riken. So I think distance-wise, they're probably pretty similar. But I do think Desolation Point's a bit closer. PC part picker list? Go for it. Give it to me. This is true, Jay. This is true. It'd also be nicer to get Desolation Point out of the way as far as looting goes, because it is a dead-end region. As of right now, maybe Perseverance Mills will change that. Ugh. Got a yawn there. Grab a couple sticks. I also can take some time to set up, you take some time to set up, the community hall, because I want that to be a little outpost, and I want it to be my first trading outpost, because it'll have the closest radio to me. Yeah, Francois, that's right. So I definitely think that Riken's a bit closer. Also, I'll have to go through Mystery Lake and stuff a bunch to get to, like, the far territories for the tails, so... It's definitely... Ugh. Wow. It's definitely more worth my time to go to the Riken right now, because... I really won't have any reason to go there other than looting, specifically, so... I'll just get 2 birds with 1 stone. I mean, here's the thing. I don't really have a lot of knowledge on antivirus programs. I used Norton for a long time. The thing about Norton is it spams you with a bunch of ads all the time. And even if you pay, like I paid like the yearly subscription of like $100, or it was like $200 for a year. And even with that, it only gives me like the most basic tier. You have to pay even more for everything else. And like, honestly, Windows Defender, that hurts. Windows Defender does a pretty good job by itself already. I don't know. I think that the best antivirus is... Oh, I really screwed myself here, actually, didn't I? Yikes. Oopies. Hold on. Oh, I'm a genius. Norton antivirus... Or, sorry, the best antivirus, that I think is even worth using... I'm gonna sleep in here for a second to get my sprains to wear off. I think the best antivirus that's free is just don't be stupid on the internet. It's honestly just like, hey, look around you for a hot second. Are you downloading something from some random obscure website? Probably don't do that. Because I just went to like, you know what? I don't need an antivirus. Windows Protector does a pretty decent job. And I really don't think that it's worth, like... Because, I mean, a lot of antivirus, especially if they're free, they either don't work well, or they themselves are a bit suspicious. I do wish I had a bit more of a rant for you on it, but unfortunately I don't know a whole lot in that department. This doesn't look super great, does it? I'll grab some firewood just in case I get stuck in a bad situation. We are going to check out Misty Falls Cave, though. So I'm curious if it has a guaranteed bedroll, because I was filming a thing for a video, and I found a bedroll in here on Interloper, and I was like, huh. I wonder if that's a guaranteed spawn. Go for Fluffy. In Misty Falls? There's no wolf in that cave. Yeah. I think you're thinking of Scruffy in Desolation Point. I think it's Scruffy. The names are too similar. It's confusing. Alright, how much did I just get? 6. I think I can only keep one of those, because I kept one that I found earlier.
Starting to feel numb.
Let's do like a super quick little fire to get a torch out of it. Don't know why I didn't bring my lantern. I probably should have done that.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
I'll take another in case I get stuck with no light. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out the algorithm a little bit. Oh, hey, Lantern. I've been trying to figure out the YouTube algorithm a bit better because the last couple of videos have not done as well as I was hoping they would. And I feel like there's just something I fundamentally don't understand about the algorithm, maybe. I don't know, it's weird. Oh, hello. Been trying to make my thumbnails pop a bit better. It's one of the things I've been doing. Nobody look, be respectful of Astrid.
If I don't...
Okay, it's not a guaranteed spawn. Scruffy's the wolf inside the cave. Yeah, inside the cave in Desolation Point, yeah. Scared the shit out of you, yeah. Yeah, Fluffy's the one in the cannery. Oh, it just went out. Let me drop my other torch to save some carry weight. How am I already at 28 kilos? What happened? I guess, oh, I picked up a lot of firewood, that's what happened. With Bleak Inlet, what are you looking at? This is definitely a blizzard, isn't it? That's fine, I can get to Thompson's Crossing in a blizzard. Also, I just realized I should be probably like shoving these under the ground if I'm, so that I literally like really can't get to them anymore.
Jeez, this is cold.
Bleak Inlet, you're looking at. You should always go to the upper plateau region of it first, because you can only access it from. If you enter the lower area of Bleak Inlet, you can't get to the upper plateau of it from the lower side. You have to get to the upper plateau first through the ravine.
I'm so thirsty.
Once you're there, you want to go to the tower station, the relay station, and then you'll be able to get the code for the cannery door. Then once you head to the cannery, there'll be a lot of tools and supplies and food and stuff. With the milling machine, ammunition workbench. We also got the worker residence. There's a pistol spawn, distress pistol spawn that can spawn at the top of the broken lighthouse. Nice. Oh, did you put your PC list in the Discord? Hold on, 1 second. Hold on, everyone. PC list review. Oh wait, it's not. Wait, did you put it in the chat? Is it? Put it here? I'm not seeing a comment about you from that. The last one I see is you saying, do you want to see my PC parts picker list? That's the last thing I see from you in the chat. If you try to send a link, I don't think it lets you send links in chat. Oh yeah, there's a shockingly low number of cedar limbs in Bleak Inlet. Was it Valley Farmstead? Yeah, we do like Pleasant Valley Farmstead. Yeah, but probably Discord's probably a better way to get to me. Hello. Did I already... I'm forgetting where I spawned in this run. Oh. I spawned in Desolation Point. How did I forget about that? Pretty funny. So that means I've probably already looted Thompson's Crossing, didn't I? Actually, there's a chance I probably just went right past it. Oh, that's Coastal Highway. Thompson's Crossing. No, I looted it already. Okay, well, that's okay. Oh, that's where I made a fire to warm up. I remember now. The memories are all flooding back, guys. Hello, Wolfie. Boomba, boomba. In general chat? Alright, guys. Brief pause. We are looking at parts picker list now. Boom. Alright, I don't know much about Ryzen CPUs, but that's a 7600 for 4.7 gigahertz 6-core processor. I'm assuming that's pretty good. That's a lot of big numbers. Cooler. It's cooler. Let's see. It looks pretty good. It's a decent sized fan. Let's see. Good motherboard. Memory, you got 16 gigs. That's good. Storage, 1 terabyte SSD. That's good. 4060. Hell yeah. Love to see it. Ooh, that's a nice case. Ooh, I like that case. That's a good case. Well, that's a really sleek looking case. I like that. And yeah, get your power supply. Yeah, that's a pretty good looking PC. That's not bad at all. Who we got him started? I can, yeah, you want me to go really into PC talk? Oh my god, no, okay, so I have, my cooler is a Dark Rock Pro, or is a Dark Rock 4 Pro, I think it's called. It's a massive fan. And it's so big that it, like, I have to remove my fan to change my RAM chips. My graphics card is like a little bit of a pain to get in and out because of the fan, but I can get it out somewhat easily now. I've gotten used to it. The biggest thing is I have to remove my sorry, that is the reason I have that fan is I got it when I was gonna make my PC myself, but then during COVID all of the pricing got super duper ridiculous, and the only way to get decent pricing was to order pre-built. So I had my fan still, and then the water cooler that I got eventually stopped working because that's how it works. I didn't know that you just had to refill water coolers. And instead I just installed my Dark Rock cooler, and I've never had an overheating issue since because that fan is ridiculous. If you want to get a fan that's like a little bit overkill, but you never need to worry about your computer overheating, dude, then holy crap, get a Dark Rock Pro 4. Fan is absurd. You gotta remember, because Tristan the Tristan said that he's graduating on Wednesday. That's when I stream next, so we gotta make sure to... We gotta give a congratulations on Wednesday. You know, actually, I don't know if Tristan the Tristan is still here, you can tell me now. If not, I might see if there's like a specific game that Tristan the Tristan wants me to play. Here, I'll auto walk. Let me check my phone for... Whenever somebody asks about a part from my PC, I need to go to this like super old email I got from like 4 years ago with the info. Cooling. It's a... I think it was the company's like branding cooler, it looks like. Because I got my PC from iBuyPower, and the cooling apparently is called iBuyPower 240mm addressable RGB liquid cooling system. So it just sounds like a really generic name. These more PC yap? More PC yap, let's see then. I mean, I could talk more about graphics cards. Because I've constantly been like, oh, I should upgrade my PC because it's been the same for a while and games are getting better and stuff. But the thing is, a 3070 is like more than you're gonna need ever for any personal gaming. Like, I've been able to run every game I've ever wanted, including like a game like as graphically intensive as Baldur's Gate on ultra graphics with no problems. And that's just because it's a good graphics card. If you will not need a above any like 70s, like 3070, 4070, 5070. If you get above that, you better have like a PC running 2 streams with 3 games at the same time, because you absolutely will never need that much GPU power if you're just gaming by yourself. Like, I might upgrade to a 4070 at some point. Oh, another thing. Never buy the newest generation of graphics card. It's not worth it. Never do that. Like, it'll get price gouged out the wazoo for a graphics card that, sure, it's a bit better, but if you just go back, like, let's say that you have a, apparently I had safe house customization on that whole time. Let's say that you have, oh, it saves when I do that, too. Interesting. But yeah, let's say that you have a 2060 right now, right? And you want to get an improvement, because 2060s are old. Don't be like, oh, well, the 5000 series is out, let's get an upgrade there. No, because a 5070 is good, but a 4070 or a 3070 is a huge upgrade and more than you'll need in the first place. Why did I come in here? So you, instead of going for the things that are like 4 times their actual worth on the market, go for a really old thing that no one's price gouging anymore.
It's so cold.
Well, see, Francois, it's not that there's issues with the newest generation. It's that the price gouging is horrible. Like, buying the newest generation of graphics cards means that you're going to be paying 2 to 3 times what you should be for the same graphics card, when you could just buy an older generation of the same power for an actual reasonable price. Price for 3070? When it first came out, when I was trying to get it, the market price was... I can't talk. The market pricing for it then was $500. I'm gonna... Man, I wish you could... Wait. You're not supposed to be able to do that, right? I'm pretty sure you can't do that by default, but also, none of the mods I have should change that. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Saved. Boom. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't help because I still have mods. I was gonna try and like just load a new save and try it, but I still have the mods loaded. That's so weird. Because the only mods I have, it lets me... That's the wrong button. That's the Windows button. The only mods I have, it lets me move things around better, and then I have one that lets me place things outside. I feel like neither of those should just make it so you can pick this up suddenly. Oh. So, guys, maybe I should have tried pressing that button first. Oopsie daisies. They're freaking out over nothing.
Man, I could eat anything.
Any places that have a workbench and a 6-pot stove? Yes, the Pleasant Valley Farmhouse. This is just a full-on blizzard now, isn't it? These I can't use because I just have my rule. So those are all going into the floor, never to be seen ever again. Boom. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, Broken Railroad Lodge too. Yep. The workbench is in the basement. My fatigue at. I'll drink this. I mean, yeah, if you want to send me photos of those, I'll be up for that. Oh, yeah, I'll get a headwind, too. Lovely. There is part of me that thinks that a mod that lets me move the radios would be nice. Because I have already done the tail, like all of Sutherland's tail by myself already. Because there are some like quality of life mods that I feel like are fun to get once you've already done the thing the way the game intended. I might think about doing that, honestly. So that might just make it a bit more enjoyable than having to run over the place to... Because I still have to run to Coastal Highway to get the trade fulfilled. I just would like to be able to actually make the orders. But I'll think on that. Let me know if you guys think that's too much cheating. That scared the shit out of me. You see that, like, black section there of that rock? I was looking at the chat, and I saw out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was a bear. It freaked me out. I gotta go this way. There is a cave, though. With nothing in it. Yeah, that's like what Francois said. There is a section that leads into Forlorn Muskeg down there. There is a moose that spawns over there, though. Am I going the right way? I should be. Yeah, there are 2 rope climbs. It is easily goatable, though, if you want to goat it. I'm in the right spot. I know what I'm doing. Can I move this? No, I can't. That'd be funny if I could. Yeah, there is a cave in the middle. To sleep in if you must.
I'm starving.
Alright, I want to try and make it to Quonset, and then we'll sleep through the night. Possible to make a save without specific item. I found the flight jacket. Maybe was this a save that existed before that flight jacket was added? There's a chance that that happens, so you already looted everything. I mean, it's also RNG based to a certain extent. You could just get really unlucky and never find any spawns. Okay, woodworking tools they have set spawns. There's one that you can find in the cannery, like the surrounding buildings of the cannery in Bleak Inlet. You can find one in the miner, like the miner buildings shed in Ash Canyon. There's one in the concentrator in Zone of Contamination. And I think that's it. I think it's just those 3 spawns. Interesting jet bean. I mean, you could have just gotten really unlucky RNG then. Photos are in general. Let's go take a peeky. Ooh, hell yeah. Nice. Love the graphics card. Love the motherboard. Do you have like a smaller tower? Is that looks like a smaller motherboard and graphics card. Like maybe like a medium size? I don't know if there is any in Forsaken Airfield. Maybe though. The high priestess is out of town right now at a relative's place, and they have a chicken, and she is being very adorable with how much she loves the chicken. I don't think there is one in the airfield, Jetbean. Here, you know what? I'll double check. I have the power to double check. Woodworking tools. The long dark. Yep, it's just Leak Inlet, Ash Canyon, Zone of Contamination, not Forsaken Airfield. Actually gonna see if I can get to the watchtower. Chimkin are cute, Chimkin are adorable. Me like Chimkin. Chimkin is silly too.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Best dinosaur for real.
Of course.
I love me Chimkin. Oh yeah, did I screw myself a little bit? I might have. Can I go around this way? That's the real question. I might be able to. Wait. Hell yeah. Yep, there's the rope climb, which means the tower's right here. Yep, there it is. Please imagine me angrily staring at one of our chicken we call, when translated to English, chicken dini, because the chicken is German in... Because chicken in German is Hun. So it's Houdini. Very close to... Hey, that's funny. That is very silly. That's like what I do with D&D. Whenever I make a D&D character, and I can't think of a good name, there are two things I do when I make a D&D character. I either steal a name from a game that I really like, or I take two qualities of that character, put it into Google Translate to turn it into Welsh, and then I combine those words to make it sound cool.
I think I can
The trader glitch should be fixed, yeah. Neapolitan, it depends on if you are playing with intestinal parasites turned on and don't have cooking 5. If you can eat bear meat, then bear hunt, for sure. Fish does give you vitamin C, a lot of it. I should rewatch my video. Yes, rewatch my videos. Watch them 20 times. Turn on the ads, watch the videos. Whoa, hello there. That's why we move things. Sushi tactics. Yeah, uncooked fish, more vitamin. Yeah, why did you just get the notification, Pyro? That's weird. Also sad because I have to go in 14 minutes. Yeah, so Neapolitan, any predator meat will give you risk of intestinal parasites unless you have cooking level 5. Which is why cooking level 5 is so good to have. Let's see. Well, we still have plenty. Not 2 hours, just 1. We'll have a lot of extra time to make up here. Yeah, I'll just read another chapter and then try and sleep a bit, I think. Too dark. Not with my lantern. Yeah, that's right. I've discovered the reason that lanterns were invented. Because sometimes it's too dark to read. My favorite thing to do is read in a video game, guys. Been living off of deer and Tato. Yep. Sounds about right. Okay. Let's see. Man, I long for well-fed, but I just have not had enough food for that. Let's sleep for 6. Well, that calmed down, luckily. You know what? I've got a lot of tea. We'll do this just to keep ourselves from losing condition a bit longer. Yeah. We'll only lose condition for an hour. They did add vegetables to the trader. And also, I think they added peaches too, right? Also, Francois, I don't know if you would remember, I know they mentioned adjusting trading costs, but did they already do that or not? I forget. Because I would like to see if they made them not as ridiculous. They already did? Okay, I want to see how they are then. Because I will never stop saying it. Like, 8 for firewood for a single can of pineapple is like, you're losing 4 times as many calories as you're gaining with that. Used to be 3 batteries per unique recipe. Well, they did that a while ago, Francois. I'm talking more about, like, the other trades in general. 11 pry bars, good for ice holes and locked stuff. Best way, by the way, I got your GPU for something. Oh yeah, I saw some of your prices were really good. Because yeah, they mentioned rebalancing the other trades, but I don't know if they already did it yet or not. Marine flare, rifle cartridge. Yeah, okay, so beachcombing makes saplings renewable. It's just it's tough to do unless you are literally living in a beachcombing location. Are there any hooks? I want hooks to be able to like hang bows and ropes from. Don't want that. Who would want that? Oh yeah, if they added trades, if they had trades that used saplings without making saplings a renewable resource, that would just be cruel. So, the way that lures work is when you have a lure, it makes fishing take longer, but you increase your chance of catching a rarer fish. And then, I mean, also, I keep saying I'm gonna make a fishing video because I also, frankly, don't know a whole lot about the intricacies of fishing. But I'm pretty sure that lures increase fishing time at the trade-off that you get rarer fish. And then using bait increases the average weight of the fish you catch. You don't have to make a tip up now. Should allow you to grow potatoes and carrots, so use indoor pots. Well, that's what I'm saying, is that's why I think having, being able to grow stuff doesn't make sense, because it's just too cold for that. Jeez, Endgaming, you got some really good deals. Yeah, bait. If you can harvest raw fish to get bait, which you can use to increase the average weight of fish. that you catch. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So, oh hi. When you start fishing, there'll be, to the left of your like select fishing time, there'll be a bait and a lure. And you can choose your bait and lures over there. Bait is smelly though, keep that in mind. Bait is very, very smelly.
God, yeah, I'm freezing.
But you have to actively harvest fish, like raw fish, to give yourself bait. You don't just like get unlimited bait. Actually, no, you go rooting for earthworms. Actually, that's how it works. You get lots of earthworms in the frozen ground.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You lose bait with each fish you catch. That's a great question. Probably? Yeah, Jay knows. Jay knows. Jay knows the fishing stuff. Ask Jay. We're officially in like one of the couple of territories that I actually don't know a whole lot about in this game. I'm not a I don't know everything about fishing. And then, honestly, is there any other area of the game that I'm not super duper fluent in? I'm trying to think. I guess Aurora Wildlife, because I've like never had to deal with Aurora Wildlife ever. Master of fish, catcher of salmon. What's the irony of you asking me how to fish? Do you fish a lot in real life? You do, yeah. I've done some fly fishing. I do like fishing a lot. I need to do it more. What the hell?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I already looted all this. Worshipper of big bass. I'm worshipper of big ass. Get it? It's funny. It's funny. Laugh now, please. Okay. Red Dead Redemption. You know, I fished a lot in Final Fantasy 15. Unironically, when did I get this? Anyways, unironically, super duper good fishing mechanics. Must have been autopiloting so hard if I didn't notice that. That toque that I got. Or toque. No, it's toque. I'm pretty sure it's toque. Canadians can tell me otherwise. Okay. In the cave? That makes sense. Holy moly. A lot of sticks. I mean, I'm carrying a lot here, but that's because I need it for the forge. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I don't even think I need to worry about dropping too much here. I can leave this, the cotton took behind, though. Let's see. I guess I can drop that as well. Yeah. Oh, these are heavy, but, I mean, I also would like to bring this back to my main safe house. Do that. That little echo that it makes when you do this, it's so satisfying. This game is just so beautiful, oh my god. My wife tells me I'm nothing compared to her Stardew Valley fishing skills. Okay, honestly though, the hard fish in Stardew Valley, that is a challenge. That is a challenge to do. Like the really tough fish, good luck, dude. Holy crap. I'll drop these and come back and get them on my way back. Gonna stay hungry a bit longer. Let's see. YouTube video series of a Finnish couple who sail the Northwestern Passage on a small sailboat and spend the winter iced in on the boat at some random bay in Greenland. That's cool. Alluring Arctic sailing. That's awesome. That's really cool. Pretty sure I already looted this house. I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, I did. Honestly, I have so much firewood. I might run by this fishing hut just to get some fish so I don't keep losing condition from starvation. And then we'll head into Desolation Point. Although after I'm done fishing here, I'll probably need to stop stream for today, unfortunately. But next, on Wednesday, we'll go get our tools. Or sooner if I feel like streaming, because I've been not really into any of my other games, and I've been wanting to play this more, so I might stream sooner than that. We'll see. See, you guys just wait. One of these days, I'm gonna get back on like a hard fixation on the Long Dark, and I'll be streaming like daily, dude. Okay. Let's see what kind of fishies we can grab. Ugh.
Come on, little fire. I can't feel my feet. Perfect.
Lord of the Rings. I like Lord of the Rings. I've never finished. Everyone who's seen Lord of the Rings, they like cry when they hear me say this. I've actually never watched Return of the King because I always get through the first two movies and then think to myself, well, that was 7 hours of my life. I'd like to do something else now. If you're a Tolkien purist, you're gonna hate me for this, but I love the Hobbit movies. Those are really good. Tolkien purists hate me for that because they added so much, and it's like, well, yeah, they added stuff to the kids' book that makes it a really intriguing story to follow. I love the movies a lot. But I have been wanting to finish Lord of the Rings because I do like Lord of the Rings. The only problem is that I do think that Frodo is not a very interesting character, in my opinion. I don't really like following Frodo nearly as much as I like following Bilbo. Dude, so here's the thing. With The Hobbit, right? I have a friend who's a Tolkien purist, and it just frustrates me. Because, like, I think the addition of Azog the Defiler was so good. I think that his character was fantastic. I think he did so much to improve. Am I gonna get a single fish from this? Are you kidding me? I think his character did so much to give, like, Thorin a more, like more feel and more, like, passion, more of a reason besides just generally hating, like, orcs and stuff. Azog was so good. Salmon. Jay, if you don't like Azog, I'm sorry, but you got bad taste. That he did so much for those movies, dude. Oh my god. Well, so here's the thing, Jay. I haven't really watched the movies in a while, so I do want to rewatch them because I have heard that people like Frodo, so I want to give him another chance. Just to my memory, I remember not being the fondest of his character, but I do want to give him another chance for sure. Oh, I forgot. Oh, god damn it. More passion, more energy, yeah. Well, and also, it adds this whole dynamic. I mean, spoiler alert for The Hobbit.
Come on, little fire.
But it adds this whole dynamic at the end of the movie, because when Thorin and Fili and Kili die, it makes it even more impactful, because all Azog wanted, like his personal goal, was to end the line of Durin. That was his whole goal in life. And Azog died, and the dwarves got the mountain back, yes. But he succeeded in killing the line of Durin. And that's like a whole like level of dynamics to how that movie ended that like it just adds, oh, it's so good. It's so good, I love it. I really think that Azog was such an amazing addition to the story, and people that think otherwise are just so brainwashed into being Tolkien purists. It's upsetting. Oh, that's an Aurora. I'll eat that so I don't got a smelly smell. Alright, we're gonna run over here, and I'm gonna save, and then I will be hopping off for today. Yeah, it is fun to do that Neapolitan, because it's like, yeah, you defeated the villain, but if they got what they wanted in the end, then did you really defeat them? You know, like, you killed them, but did you really defeat them? Because they still got what they wanted in the end. I don't know, it adds a whole dynamic, like, level to it, and it's so fun. I mean, to be fair, Jay, that's kind of how the LEGO games always are. They need to simplify things down. Like, I played a bunch of the LEGO Harry Potter games, and they, like, skipped whole portions of stories or made up their own simpler solutions and versions of the story to make it fit into a game. But, like, that's just what they had to do. Whenever I buy a LEGO game, I'm never expecting it to be super accurate, honestly. Already did that. Okay. Alright, saving that game. Alright, guys, I'm hopping off for today. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. Ugh. Oof. I was going to get any flak jackets. Now you can't find a normal rifle. Oh, yikes. That sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah. Bye, Francois. Bye, sup, guys. Bye, Jetbean. See you guys later. Bye, Jay. I'll be back on Wednesday. Or sooner if I feel like streaming, but definitely Wednesday. Bye, in gaming. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.